Yeah, I just back from work. Today I miss my lorry.
Oof. But then again, I rather you have in the bus than back for lorry. Do you mind if I ask how does it feel?
Actually, lorry is not comfort vehicle like bus or MRT, but still we have to ride in the lorry because actually we have no choice. Our employer provided lorry, so we have to follow this. Sometimes when rainy day, we get wet rain when we sit behind the lorry. So actually sometimes it's very difficult to ride in the lorry, but we have no choice.
Let's just stop by the way.
I stay near the Bonlai in a dormitory.
We are in the East Central. Why is it so far away?
Our dormitory have a different workplace. So my workplace is very far from my dormitory. I work nearby Amokyo. My dormitory is nearby Bonlai. So it's like 1.5 hour away from my dormitory to workplace.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Have you visited worker dormitory?
I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to, but what is it like?
Actually, if I describe about the dormitory is not like home. It's like we can say dormitory like a hostel, but there are 12 to 16 people share in a room. Also, we have to share the common washroom, toilet. Some dormitory have a kitchen room inside, some don't have. Also, some dormitory have kitchen room, but it's common. It's not easy to stay with different nations people, but as a migrant, we have no choice. As a migrant worker, work permit holder, I have to stay in the dormitory. So,
Do you get to cook at all in your dormitory?
actually, truly, sometimes I have to go back from work late because of overtime. So, always I don't have time to cook, so I try to depend on the catering food. May I ask you one question?
Yeah, sure.
Why do you think Singaporean don't want migrant worker dormitories to be located near them? Because I see most of the dormitory is very far from the local area.
That's a question. I think it's usually the fear of the unknown and also the lack of social integration between migrant workers and the locals. And yeah, there's this idea that anyone from the global south um, just automatically be deemed as dirty or dangerous. Which I think is not. So yeah. And also, due to the systems in place and the rapid economic growth of Singapore, I think it has sheltered us from the rest of the region, like from other cultures and all.
I have one more question. Actually, I'm looking for this opportunity to ask a Singaporean. I see always Singaporeans are very rush and look so stressed. Can you just explain why?
Wow, that's a loaded question, but I'll answer it. Uh, it's the very system that is responsible for this rapid economic growth also has made Singaporeans compete with each other rather than cooperate. And that our worth as a human being is determined by how much work we do, you see. And yeah, because of this, I think we mistake hard work to overwork, you know. So, and and it's designed to isolate us away from like communities, again to compete rather than to cooperate. I have this thinking that we live, Singaporeans live so close to each other, like just a wall away, HDB flats that were built by migrant workers. by the way. But we've never been so far. But yeah, we've got no time to even heal with our communities. So yeah.
Is this all hard work? Singaporean able to live a comfortable life?
Well, my friend, let me tell you something interesting. So, there's a recent report that came out. Recently, I read that 60% of Singaporeans live paycheck to paycheck. So, a large chunk of Singaporeans don't get to save up and like for their future or their future children's future. So yeah, sure, having an air condition at home is comfortable, but there's no point if you sweat when you look at the view. Plus, I cannot eat my aircon. So.
Oh, really surprised. I thought Singaporean lead a very comfort life and they are very rich.
Yeah, we are not exactly crazy rich, nor even rich. I think we are just more crazy, closer to being crazy than rich. So, how about you? You earn here but spend, I guess, over there?
Actually, not only Singaporean, even though our relatives, our neighbors, they all thinking we stay in abroad like Singapore, a rich, well-developed country. We earn lot of money. End of the month, we save a big amount. But to tell the truth, actually, we every migrant we came in Singapore with lot of hope. But in the beginning, we spent lot of money for our agency fees. We have to pay our ticket, air ticket, and after that we came. Our salary also very less. I think you know, right? Migrant salary, starting salary. So all these things, how much you earn in the month, we have to pay our agency fees, we have to spend our own cost, we have to take care of our family, we have to settle a job for our brothers, we have to settle the marriage for our sisters. All this expense after all the migrants, many migrants not able to save money, but still the people like neighbors, relatives, families, also the Singaporean think migrants are earning a lot of money and they save a lot of money.
I reckon.
I have one more question. Can I ask you?
Sure, please.
This question is actually not so easy question. Many of Singaporean, not everyone, they think the migrant worker is still their job. Do you think?
No. Well, not to sound like a broken record. This very system actually has forced job insecurity, manufacture scarcity. There's not enough jobs to go around, and yeah. But to me, like the problem of this system is it's global and it's commonplace, whereby you get the whole story of 1% or like X% of profits. So yeah. But then again, rather than pointing to itself as not to point itself as a problem, it it makes people. It points to like foreign workers, the transgenderism, like all this nonsense that I say. Yeah, but instead of pointing to itself, it points to other people. So like we get distracted, but actually the problem is on top.